Good evening. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.com for Thursday, July 10th. Choppy market again today. No idea what the hell was going on. 1 minute we're up 80, next minute we're red, then we're back up 40, then we're red. Big driver was the financials again today. We've been battered over the last couple of days despite the drop in oil prices on financials. The shorts are at it again. This time they're trying to break Lehman Brothers, and then we also had Fannie and Freddie Mac getting taken to the woodshed. Lehman Brothers, ridiculous rumors continue to float around. Latest one today was that PIMCO was refusing to do business with them. Of course, Bill Gross, head guy at PIMCO, came on and said absolute BS. And after hours, we actually had the Fed report that no investment banks drew down on the emergency loans that are available to them, the first time since it was started back in March. So if the shorts are trying to say Lehman's in trouble, why the hell aren't they borrowing? Just more Wall Street BS. They'll do anything to make a buck and steamroll everyone. Speaking of that, we've got the price of oil today floating around even for most of the day, and then in about a 5 to 6 minute period, we had oil spike $4 a barrel. Reason: head guy of OPEC, who sells oil, came out and said if Iran gets bombed, the price of oil will be unlimited, and that's the excuse they use to jack oil up. Same old, same old. Till the regulators come in and do something about the speculators in oil. We're just going to continue to get pounded by these crooks as they play the last market available to them. Dow 15-minute chart, as you can see, we're still stuck in this rectangle formation. We've just been slowly moving lower on this one, following the 200-day moving average down. So breakout would be a close over 11,300 now. Although in this market environment, I'd be looking for a close over 4 to feel anyway comfortable and having us start to accumulate any positions. If we get a close up here, we're going up here. So don't feel like we're going to miss a lot of trades. There'll be more trades right here than the higher risk ones here that we'd be entering. Daily chart continues to make a bottoming pattern here. It just shows you more of the chop. Market doesn't know where it's going, but we've got the 20-day exponential target above 300, actually almost 400 points above. RSI is still oversold. We're getting ready to get a positive MACD cross. One thing to notice is on the up days, volume is higher than on the down days, which is bullish, especially as we're trying to make a bottom. And then stochastics still under the 20 level. But as you can see, the rats are starting to move back into the market here. SMH slapped around again today, although it did come back pretty strong at the close. This was despite Intel actually coming out this morning and saying global demand for chips outside the U.S. is booming. Did nothing for the stocks early on, but they came back in late in the day. If I was looking to add a position on this one now, I would wait until we got a close over the 8-day moving average. I'd actually wait till 29, because if we get a close over 29, we're looking at $1.50 to $2 upside. So again, in this market, it's better to be safe than sorry. We are oversold on the RSI, on the SMH, and stochastics also in our buy zone. So just waiting for an excuse to go long here. Stock plays Sirius, nice upward move today. We got to our 20-day exponential. When, we tagged this down here for a move back to the 20-day. 20-day did come down, but even from the lows, you're looking at 15-16% gain here, which is not bad. Chart looks really good. RSI in a nice uptrend. Positive MACD crossover. Stochastics, we've broken up through 50, which is pretty bullish, and then we're about to get a positive ADX cross. FCC should rule on this merger any day. So as I mentioned in the chat room today, Sirius is a stock that likes its 50-day moving average, especially after tanks. It rarely goes a month without doing a test. 50-day moving average is 244, so that is our next target on this one, 240 plus. As you can see on recent sell-offs, it takes about 3 weeks for it to bounce back to its 50-day moving average. OPWV, big winner for us yesterday. Took 2 days for this one to hit target. Target was the 20-day exponential, nailed it on the nose. 113 to 149 in 2 days. You know, almost a 40% gainer. That's all I got, guys. um, as you can see, yet again, 20-day exponential. That's why I love it as a snapback target on stocks. Uh, on the sidelines now, let's see where this one consolidates before we look to grab another play on this one. MRVC 20-day exponential is up there at 125. It looks to be bouncing around the bottom here. Looking for the same kind of bounce that we saw in OPWV. If you're looking to pick up a scalp position, 106, 107, what 105 stops. Breakout here will be a move over 114. Chart looks decent here for bottom. All the indicators are oversold. Last stock I'm going to mention is Sanmina. Stock's just been decimated over the last few days. Got another spike low today, but if we get a bounce back in the market, again, this is another 20-day exponential moving average snapback bouncer play. Would be looking for 125 to 130 as the target here. As you can see, if we go back over the last year, let me pull up the 1-year chart. This stock, after sell-offs, always goes back to its 20-day moving average, and we have not touched a 20-day in about 3 weeks since the sell-off started. We're deeply oversold. This one's ready. That's it for the video tonight. Again, we're taking a cautious stance, as you can see on the market. We're ready to rip higher, and then all of a sudden the market's tanking because some short hedge fund came out and made up some rumor about Lehman or someone else, or some moron came out and has said, you know, oil is going to $1 million or whatever the hell they're doing. So let's tread water with high cash here, but be ready, because when we do get that move on the Dow above 11,400, we should see a pretty sharp bear squeeze for at least 300 to 500 points. So that's what we're waiting for right now. That's it for the video tonight. I'll see you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Good night.